Seriously, somebody else introduced us.
Sup, nerds? Welcome to the latest episode of the Chaos Void, brought to you in partnership with Humble Bundle. Do you like games? Do you like supporting good causes? Of course you do. You're not a monster. You're a good person. You're listening to this show. In that case, you should go to the Humble Bundle, because they do both games and good causes very well. You could say it's their USP, in fact. If you use the link that you will find in the description of this here monster of a show, you can go to the Humble Bundle, get some games, do some good stuff, support some good causes, and we might be one of those good causes with a small percentage of the things that you buy. Hooray, plug done. Hi.
Yay! Hello. Well done. The professional. Now we don't have to awkwardly do that in the middle.
Yay!
I mean, I'm surprised that Cam did it on one breath.
Anyway, this guy's a professional.
You'd be surprised what I can do on one
magic.
breath.
one breath.
One breath.
On one breath.
Yeah.
So, Squiddy has kind of forced us into a corner this week and insisted that we talk about games that we played while we were at school.
It was an
purely
excuse.
because he wants to talk about his bougie ass school.
It's not bougie. There just was a farm and a swimming pool and a 3G football pitch.
Did your school have a swimming pool? No. Neither did mine.
What?
Bougie.
What? I mean, the farm I expect. Like, not all schools have a farm opened by Alan and a farm shop opened by Alan Titchmarsh. Hang on, let me
With the farm shop.
How much?
Did you go and like buy eggs from your teachers and shit?
Wait, are we talking primary school or secondary school? 'Cause my
Secondary school.
Oh no, my secondary school had a farm.
Oh, mine did.
Oh, maybe
What?
it's more popular than I thought.
No, because we specifically had a farm because we did actually have animal care courses.
Oh right. Oh okay.
Oh, okay.
I think my school just got bored and wanted a farm. That's all I can think of.
My secondary
you know
school
what?
just had a very big gate.
I was-
They kept locked because it was that kind of area.
I was gonna say us city kids got none of this. My school had a geography teacher that got deported. That's about it.
What?
He got deported mid lesson. There was yeah.
Oh my god!
It's pretty.
We had an English teacher that got arrested for doing the dirty with a sixth form student.
Wow.
Classic nonce.
See, I've got a similar story as well.
Same.
An English teacher.
We definitely did not have a farm. If your school has a farm and it doesn't have an animal care course, it's bougie.
Oh no, the farm got established in 1941. For part of Dig for Victory.
So the farm had a school, is what you said.
No, I think it was both. It was the farm shop got opened in 2012 by Alan Titchmarsh. I would like to watch Garden. What was it? What was the show he was on? Garden. What?
Not
Do
Garden
I
Force.
look like I watch
Garden
gardening
Force.
programs?
No, that's something different.
I can't remember what it's called, but that was a great show.
It's weird that you start a sentence off with "I'd love to watch that thing." What was it called? What happened in it? What was the thing I was interested in?
Ground Force, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Ground
yes, Grand Force rings a bell.
I know
My
who-
grandparents used to watch it.
Force. Yeah.
I back in the day, I would watch Deal or No Deal a lot. That was a great show. Like, my after-school routine would be, have school, my grandma would pick me up, we go to Woolworths, I'd
Well, like,
maybe
every
get
day?
more or less. I'd maybe get a Transformer,
Wow.
head back, my granny Jessie was there, I'd have dinner, we'd have probably like a shepherd's pie or something, cottage pie, something with gravy and veg. We watched Deal or No Deal. What else was on Channel 5? Not Channel 5, Channel 4. Yeah, Countdown, Deal or No Deal. Then it went into Come Dine With Me, I think. We didn't watch that. Oh, we'd go to ITV and watch Tipping Point before Pointless became a thing. I think Tipping Point came out before Pointless.
No, Pointless has been out for ages.
Yeah, no, Tipping Point was more recent.
Oh, is it?
Eggheads.
We watched
Oh,
very
Eggheads.
different
Eggheads.
after school things.
Eggheads. We'd also watch Eggheads. At 6 p.m. on BBC Two.
Because they always pick the big one for a sport.
See, I'd go to my nan and granddad's after school because of like childcare and my mum's job. They'd make me a corned beef sandwich and a cup of tea, and then I'd watch like Jungle Run and
Jungle
My
Run.
Parents Are Aliens. And
Oh,
things like
that's what I did when I went back to mine, but my
MI
parents...
High.
MI High was brilliant. My Parents and Aliens
I
was
don't know what that is.
brilliant. Until they got the new family.
Agree.
Because didn't they
I
keep
would-
CJ?
No, I didn't watch that.
They kept CJ across, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't even realise they replaced them.
They
I
did,
am
yeah.
older than you though, so I probably grew out of that a lot quicker than you did.
What do you mean? I still watched Peppa Pig before I went to secondary school. Year 11, watching Peppa Pig.
I mean, I still end up watching Peppa Pig. I'm not watching, but listening to Peppa Pig on a daily basis.
Listening to Peppa... What of Peppa Pig do you listen to?
Because obviously my partner has a little kid, so she watches Peppa Pig. So obviously I hear Peppa Pig in the background when we're talking.
See, that's perfectly acceptable.
You say that, but I've also had younger sisters, and I can still remember the song from Peppa Pig.
Yeah, but Squiddy just watches it of his own.
I like Thomas. I used to watch Paw Patrol. Third year of uni. It was quite good. What else was there?
It was quite good.
Yeah. I like
See,
watching
when
the
we
old
were
school.
in uni, we hired out a projector from the tech stores, put it in someone's halls, and then played like retro video games on the wall.
Oh, that's a very different...
That's what we were doing. We were playing stuff like Monkey Ball and Crash Bandicoot. while
See,
you
I
were
can
sat
tell you what
watching
I
Peppa
did at
Pig.
uni. I didn't go to uni.
Uneducated swine.
Is that why I'm better for video games than you, Squiddy?
Yeah, because I had to do essays and stuff. You got to play games.
No, I got to work. I got to work for Greg's.
But their sausage rolls are good.
They're not. They're not even that good.
I mean, I would take a Greg sausage roll over like a other sausage roll. Although, what was it? Back in Durham, so you got Greg's, and then right opposite you've got another bakery. I can't remember what it's called, but you can buy 4 sausage rolls for £1.
Is it a
Co-op?
Couplands?
Yes, it's Couplands.
Yeah.
Couplands. Their sandwiches are really good. I like a good Coupland sandwich.
What the fuck is this podcast?
Shall we talk video games?
No, I don't think we should. I just
No.
wanted to...
Oh, when are we checking in on our drafts?
Oh, I got hard fucked this week because Gotham Knights got put back to next year.
Oh,
Well,
no.
I forgot what the website for that is called. So
I'll shoot you a link in the chat now. For the
Thank you.
listeners at home, last time on this show, we
was it
started...
last time?
Yep, we've only recorded
Yeah, well-
3. Yeah, we started a fantasy draft of video game publishers. Basically, we are all running fantasy video game publishers. We've picked up games that are being published throughout 2021, and however they review is whoever wins. The best aggregate score across the leagues wins. Squiddy is currently losing. With
How am I on -5? What's happened?
Oh no!
Retromania
I
Wrestling.
got fucked.
It
No.
got.
Kiwi, you haven't got fucked. You can drop that game. Squiddy can't now that it's reviewed. You can drop that game.
Oh yeah, so I can get rid of Vampire the Masquerade. Blood
Gran Turismo 7's not coming out this year.
Is it not? I
Interesting.
thought that was. I
And
thought
It
that
said
was...
will not
Gotham
release.
Knights.
Yeah, Gotham Knights
Yeah.
is a hard push, unfortunately.
I'm now
Can't
that
believe
I'm
I'm
looking
-5.
back,
Although,
I'm looking back at my list. I feel pretty good about it, to be fair.
can I
It's
just say,
fine.
though, I think Far Cry 6 will do well.
I hope so. I like those
Um,
games.
I like
Far
my
Cry-
Psychonauts toy too. That's my everything's on that. Oh, I got Ratchet and Clank. Nice.
I've got Resident Evil Village, God of War Ragnarok, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm just gonna wipe the floor with you.
I've got all the other games, so I think I win.
I mean, I'm at a deficit anyway now, and I don't like this.
Also,
Well, that's your fault.
you've spent a lot of money. Like,
I wanted Ratchet and Clank.
so you.
I don't know what the budget is. I don't know. I don't understand the point of this budget.
Okay, so the budget.
Like what?
Chill down.
Do I make money?
No.
Then why is there a budget?
This is the most animated I've ever seen you. So, the budget section is you pitch for games now. So we put your first 6 picks that we did last episode. You can watch that here. Squiddy put it in the edit. The last picks you did for free. From now on, any game that you want, you have to pay for, and you have to put in the highest amount. So we have a budget total of $100. And if you and Kiwi were battling for Ratchet and Clank, for example, you would put $2 in, she might put 3, and she would get it because she put 3. To give you a wee bit of context of the $100, Squiddy spent 54 of them on Ratchet
I
and
don't
Clank.
feel like he's been against us though, because did any of us even request that game?
Nope.
I spent $1 and got God of War Ragnarok.
It's fine. I'm just you're not gonna I've
Sheldini.
malfunctioned.
What, you can see all these as well, can't you?
Out of the list,
Is there any not on there that you think are gonna do really well?
I don't even know what game's coming out this year. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, yes. I'm just putting $1 bids on so many games. Can you see what games I bid on?
Not until you
No.
get them.
Is there a way to see what games I think might be good this year, or? As I said, like Far Cry, or like off the list that I can see, I know that Far Cry is going to be good. At least I hope it is, because all the other ones I've enjoyed all the others.
I like 3. I've only played 3.
Come and help me pick another game from my list.
I mean, Kiwi has such a strong list. How have you let her get this list?
She was in the middle. We didn't have a choice on it.
But no,
Do I go
Yeah,
for
I'm
the
on camera.
do I go for the game?
Like,
called,
she
do
got
I go
rich.
for the game called Boyfriend Dungeon?
Yes.
I'm picking
But she's
a
got
game
Resident
for my,
Evil,
like, fantasy
Legend
draft.
of Zelda,
The fucking idiots, Sheldini. They let me pick all
Horizon,
the best games.
Hollow Knight,
show you my list
Mass
in a minute,
Effect,
don't
God of War,
Do you want to put my sneak hoodie on?
and Squiddy picks Retromania Wrestling, and Jesus Christ!
Kellen's gonna help me pick my next game. You know, to replace Vampire the Masquerade.
Halo Infinite
just
is gonna be shit.
Give me a second, because I need him to put some clothes on.
He doesn't have to. We need the ratings.
Yeah, we'll put this out on
He's pretty
OnlyFans.
It's not quite Ben Best, but
Whoa. Ben Best has got nothing on my boyfriend. Sorry, Ben
Aww.
Oh,
ah,
Cute. Get fucked, Ben Best.
just like on Twitter,
Best. Words to live by.
just
Ow,
on Twitter,
honey.
just like Kiwi says, Ben Best get fucked.
No! Don't put that out of context. I'm a big fan of Ben Best.
A big.
Callan
fan.
is also a big fan of Ben Best.
who's Colin?
Callan!
Oh, Google. I didn't
Colin-
hear it. I
Colin
didn't hear
is my
it.
stepdad.
I didn't hear what you said, so I looked at the Google captions, and it went with Colin. On
It's
who
because
the
I'm
fuck
Yorkshire,
is-
that's what it is. Google
Colin?
Captions hates me.
It also doesn't like the word Nika. Oh, it didn't do it there.
I'm really glad it didn't.
No, it censors it.
Oh.
But it was in my Overwatch League
Look
meeting,
at the list.
and
Let me pick a game.
we saw
I need to
Nika, and
replace,
it just came up as
Yeah.
censored. I'm like, oh
I
god.
don't know what the games are for.
That's the
Yeah, that's the Left 4 Dead
yes, that
spiritual
one.
successor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the one. That's the one.
What are you going
Good,
for?
good boy. I'm not telling you.
Okay.
Damn it.
Because you'll steal it from me.
Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I won't.
Oh, babe, there's Warhammer 3 as well.
I'm sorry.
Warhammer has
it's the
video
fact
games?
that Squiddy has picked
Yeah.
I'm Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be game of the year.
Basically, the games that get the biggest reviews, you get more points. Okay.
God, you know what? I'm gonna watch the trailer to I'm Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's so fucking trippy.
Have you actually played it?
It's not out yet. But there's a trailer out. But this is.
How
I'll
long
be
does
honest.
it take to know if you've won a bid?
It's a week.
Oh, I can't wait that long. Oh.
We need like constant reminders for this.
And can we fill all of those slots then?
Yeah.
Oh, we do. Do we have a limited amount of slots?
Squiddy, have you paid any attention?
I'll be honest. No.
Can I-
What did you expect?
Right, so I've had a look at this I Am Jesus Christ game, and all that I can figure out is that this game is.
It's made by Christians. You can heal people. You can heal people.
See, whenever
Anyway,
I see I Am Jesus Christ, I just think of I Am Bread.
superstar. Thank you.
You know where you are the
Bread.
slice of bread?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
No.
Robot.
There's some weird games. Because when did Goat Simulator come out? Wasn't that like 2012 or
Oh,
something?
like that.
We spent a New Year's Eve once because we couldn't be asked to go out. We literally spent it getting drunk and playing Goat Simulator.
Nice.
Wow.
I mean,
Would recommend.
If you ever need to look at like weird games and stuff, all you have to do is type in or like go to Steam and new and trending. Because currently Succubus Farm is currently
Oh, for fuck's
What?
sake.
it's currently
Succubus. Is it Succubus Farm? I mean,
yeah.
that's definitely not a game I would have played as a kid.
Squiddy, can you
I
stop
would-
saying succubus down in the microphone into everyone's ear?
You know what we need to do? Going forward?
Succubus.
We need to have like a
Succubus.
series that we stream together. I
Yeah.
reckon we should make Squiddy
Co-
play/stream something like Doki Doki Literature Club, or like friggin' Senpai Simulator.
You know
Doki
what?
Do-
I think I'd get banned from Twitter.
I would love that.
Twitter?
You know,
Twitch.
no, there's Harem Hunter 6th Ray Vision.
Oh my god, what's the other one called? Is it Hoonie Pop?
Oh, Hoonie Pop, love it.
I think I've already
I'm a
got
bit
a.
worried that you automatically know what that is.
I have watched enough Markiplier game playthroughs.
Yes, that's where I watched it as well.
I have no idea what these games are, so
I mean, to be
maybe.
fair, I've just looked at this Harem Hunter, and it is literally just straight up X-rated.
I think we should make Squiddy play Hoonie Pop 2. Is it Hoonie Pop 2 Double D?
I
isn't
don't
it?
know.
Of course,
I
that's
know
the
there's
name.
one where you're like a pimp or something like that, isn't there? With Hoonie Hunt.
What's the one where you're like you're a schoolgirl but you're like batshit crazy?
Oh,
All of-
that's
all
banned
of
on
them?
Twitch. That's Yasandre.
Ah,
It's banned on Twitch.
Oh, it is.
is it banned on YouTube?
I ain't streaming
No.
to YouTube. I ain't a scrub.
But no, literally, I just put it in the Discord. Just like this Harem Hunter. I think it's Squiddy.
I'm not searching that after
Oh,
what you
good
said.
God.
I'm good.
Oh God, we can't show
Yeah,
that.
I completely agree with Sheldini's earlier point about my fantasy draft list. Like, you look at it, like, it stands up with cams, but you look at it compared to Squiddy's, and you just wonder what Squiddy was smoking
I'm
at the
even
time.
looking at
Mine is
cams, and it's still like way above cam.
Mine's gonna be the dark horse.
I just wanted Village. After the big sexy vampire lady in the trailer, I was like, I need that on my list. She's like 8 foot tall. It's terrifying.
Terrifyingly sexy.
Terrifyingly sexy. And then it just spiraled from there. I was like, ooh, Breath of the Wild 2. And then it just kept going. And you let me have them. I don't know how you let me have them.
I mean, I'm happy with my games. I'm confident in my games. Retromania Wrestling. If you're listening to this, head to Open Critic and give it 100 out of 100. Help
That is
out Squiddy.
cheating.
No, it's
Do
not.
not do that. Be honest.
I think it's I think it's the reviews at the time it releases as well.
God damn it!
But no, you
Because
don't.
Looking at Squiddy's list, I would say Halo Infinite might be, or Psychonauts 2 might be your strongest
I
contenders.
don't think Halo Infinite, from what obviously has been like and all kind of like shown, I don't think it's going to do as well.
That just tells you how weak Squiddy's list is.
Mine is a strong list.
I genuinely think that I Am Jesus Christ could do them quite well, because it will be reviewed by a lot of Christian publications, and they will be in favour of it. So I genuinely think it might be a very good idea.
I've gone
A couple
big
of games on your
brain.
list can scare me.
Or Dragon
Yeah.
Age.
I'm thinking more Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh, I don't think there's any way that comes out.
I love Spyro, so...
If
But yeah, even like Star Wars Fallen Order did really well. Dragon Age always does really well. Far Cry usually does really well.
yeah, Far Cry.
I really can't wait for Far Cry 6 to come out, because I'm literally currently replaying through 3 and currently playing through the rest of them before.
I've got a story about Far Cry 5 that's absolutely heartbreaking.
Go
so
on.
it's the first Far Cry game I've ever played. Like Callum's played the others.
Oh, is this to do with the ending?
No, I don't
Okay.
know how it ends,
Oh,
and I'll
okay.
tell you why. Right. So normally I used to play everything on PS4, so it was one of the first like story-driven games I played on PC, and it was my first proper Far Cry game, and we got so close to the end. Like we'd done the 2 brothers, and we were on to Faith's story.
I mean, I would rather if you didn't do the 2 brothers, but
There's always one. We killed the 2 brothers, and we were on to Faith's story. We rescued the what's he called? He's not a policeman. He's like an agent guy. We
Oh,
rescued
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
So close to like finally killing Faith, and then going on to the main guy, and our PC corrupted, and we lost everything.
Oh no.
Far Cry 5
I've
is
never gone back.
Far Cry 5 is probably one of my favorite games of last generation.
Do I need to play it again?
It's if you enjoyed sorry, that was weird. If you enjoyed the game up to that point, yes, play it, because like it's kind of more of the same for the majority. Like it's a lot of, hey, there's an outpost, walk around the outpost, snipe the guys in outpost, take over the outpost. That's basically it. But the ending is it's like a big balls ending. Like I'm surprised they did that. And
I might just YouTube the ending, because
No.
I don't know if I can put up with all the outposts. No, because I was nearly finished, Sheldini. I have to replay the
No,
entire
you-
fucking
How
game.
do you
it's
take
a
out the
long game
outposts?
as well. So
it is
you
long.
kill
Well, no,
everyone.
like,
in-
what's your tactic? What's your tactic for
Oh.
outposts? When I did Far Cry 3, it was bow and arrow, sneaky sneaks.
I rescued the bear, and then I just went into every outpost with the bear
I didn't
and
even
let the
know
bear
there
do
was a
its thing. It's a fucking bear. No one's going to argue with it.
I was kind of the same, but if there's an animal already in there, I just sort of snipe the cage, walk away for a few minutes, let it do its
Yeah.
thing, and then come
Was the-
back.
To be
Was
fair,
the bear called Cheeseburger?
Yep.
I was going to say it
I
was Far Cry
fucking
4
love that
when
bear.
you freed the elephant. And the elephant just went,
Oh
yeah.
my god, yeah.
Did anyone here get the Oh, okay. Did anyone here get the secret ending to Far Cry 4? Where like, does everyone know about
Is it
that?
if you stay at the
Yeah.
table at the
Yeah.
beginning?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. So you can play the whole 30-hour game and do like all the outposts and collectibles and stuff, or you can just not run away from him at the start, and he'll be like, "Oh, cool,
Yeah, it's
all right."
like half
I mean,
hour.
he was telling the truth.
Yeah. Hey, you
Oh,
stuck
no.
around. That's
Apparently,
cool.
there's a similar one for 5.
Yeah, there is.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
'cause,
cool.
if
Oh,
you
wait.
don't arrest him.
You might be able to.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
You might
Yeah,
be
if you
able
don't
to
arrest
get
him.
the ending in 10 minutes in that case. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Also,
You know what? I might just do that.
Or-
Squiddy,
or
I
both.
was sorry to butt in here, but I looked it up. So one of my favorite things to do when we go on our tangents on the show is see what talent we could actually get into the show, depending on. So like when we did the Madagascar episode, I'm pretty certain we could get the majority of the Madagascar live cast onto the show. But
Oh, Madagascar.
so Ground Force had 2 main talents, Alan Titchmarsh and Charlie Dimmock.
Yeah.
And I've looked up Charlie Dimmock. and I have now worked out like who her agent is and stuff. If we wanted to try and get her on, also, she's a member of Reddit Hydro Homies. So you're screaming hydration. It's fate.
How did you find she's part of? How do you know she's on Reddit?
Oh,
Because Cam's magic.
so her Twitter is like her Twitter. One of the things in her Twitter description is "our Hydro Homies," and then that emoji. So
Wait, no, hang on.
What?
genuine. The links in the chat.
Right, Reddit.
While you do that, I'm gonna have a look for other games I can steal. Oh my god, I forgot Hollow Knight Silk Song was on my list. I need to finish the first one.
But
Her last post
can I just say
was.
one of my favourite? Oh, I really enjoyed like Far Cry 3, just like to
Mm-hmm.
no end. And
I watched that played through, but I never played it. What are you?
That's the only Far Cry I've ever played, actually. And
The ending
actually,
was really insulting, though.
There was 2.
did I ever
Yeah.
end it?
Oh,
The ending I saw.
Oh,
was
no, I
really
didn't end-
insulting.
I did not end it. I was about to go into the second island. I'd done all the outposts. Went, well, this is all the fun gone.
Yeah.
Because I just liked the bit where you have to sneak around, get the outpost, try and not be detected. I loved that, and that's all I cared about. I didn't actually care about the story. I went through and did all the outposts before I did any story, so the story itself was just void because I go in to do a mission like, oh, we got to sneak into this outpost. I'm like, I actually own the outpost, so there's people
Did you
shooting at
do
me.
the mission in the cave with the mushrooms?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
is
quite
that-
early.
Did Squiddy do it?
But
This is a game I did play at school.
I will
It's
say-
too long
You'd
ago
remember
now.
it. If you'd done it, you would remember that mission.
Is this
but
the dubstep mission?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. So someone send me a clip of it. Let's see if it
But-
sparks any
It's the fact that, in my
memories.
opinion, I will always hold that this opinion. Bass is one of my favourite bad guys in just general.
He was
video
just
games.
mental.
The voice
He's
actor
great.
for it really got into the role as well, didn't they?
Okay, so what do you think of the suggestion that Far Cry 6 is a prequel to 3, and that the little kid on the front is Vaz? Have you heard this?
That'd be really cool.
So if
I
you-
haven't heard that.
I
if
mean,
you
Would
if you
explain.
look at the cover art, he's got the scar and the scar in the same place as Vaz.
Ooh.
And the Vaz actor was recently like, oh, in the voiceover booth again, which they do a lot, but like, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. I've just been fangirling over Giancarlo.
It's just fair. It's like, did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
It's such a good.
Then he
I
has
think
this
it is.
The
massive
reason-
rant, and then he told. So, did I ever tell you the definition of insanity? It's like, oh,
Did he push
That-
off a cliff at one point?
Yes.
Yeah, you're attached to an anchor, a chair,
brick.
something heavy.
I think the reason I never played them wasn't because they disinterested me or I just wasn't bothered. I think it's because Ubisoft were pumping out both Far Cry and Assassin's Creed with like the same intervals between them.
Yeah.
And I'm big into Assassin's Creed and they're just as long and repetitive as each other, but with different skin. Like they could pass as the same game with different skins on. So I after playing through Assassin's Creed, I didn't then have it in me to go and play Assassin's Creed on a desert island. Like it wasn't there for me.
Have you played Valhalla yet?
No, I haven't,
haven't.
because
I've-
Odyssey got into my brain so badly that I needed to step back from the series once I'd finished it.
I enjoyed Valhalla. I'm just not a big. I think I talked about it in the first one. I'm not a big. I don't know. Assassin's Creed, but I don't really play story games. I can't be bothered. It feels like too much effort to commit to something. I played through the first Batman game, like the Arkham series, but I haven't played the other two. Like, have you guys
Oh.
played
The
them?
series is amazing.
What are you
Arkham
doing?
Knight is
I
incredible.
can't be bothered. I'm too lazy
Mate.
to. I'd rather just grind on League or Overwatch for hours on end than play something
Right,
that has
no,
a meaningful
That
story.
that League of Legends grinding for hours on end on League of Legends is bollocks.
Okay,
Really,
I
literally see you
play
come
2
on for
games.
one game and then you're like, "Yeah, I've had enough."
No, that's all I have time for.
I know.
Like my Google
That is not a
Calendar is
grind.
packed.
I know what you
is
mean though.
packed.
Like I was chatting about this to some friends. I used to do a different gaming podcast. Games Up podcast. You can listen to it on a different YouTube channel. We interviewed Ukulele. It's real good. But no, we used to be really, really into games, and we would play everything and try and have a big game of the year discussion at the end of the year. And we were talking about how like they're really looking forward to some kind of short, maybe 10, 20-hour indie games. And I don't have time really to play anything but Overwatch at the minute, because it's like, okay, I can commit half an hour, 40 minutes to a game here and there. But if I'm trying to play like Far Cry, I don't want to play like 40 minutes of Far Cry and then fuck off it onto something else, because you don't really get into it. And like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried in a way. Like, I want to play Cyberpunk this year, if and when it comes out. I wanted to play
All the patches.
Yeah, I wanted to play Gotham Knights, but obviously that's out the fucking window now. But like, I'm genuinely, I mean, like, it's such a shitty worry to have, but like, I'm genuinely concerned that like I'm just not gonna be able to invest enough time into that hobby to get the most out of it anymore.
I haven't had a game that's like really sucked me in. You know, like I need to play this. Like I really want to play this
Mhm.
in so long, until I started playing Phoenix Rising.
Oh,
And
God,
there'll genuinely be times where I'm sat there and I'm like, I'm gonna play 10-20 minutes of Phoenix, and not because it's a bit like Far Cry, where you don't just want to play a little bit of it, because if you start a mission, you've kind of got to finish it, otherwise you just lose where you are.
Mm-hmm.
But the setting of it and the music and the sense of humor in that game, it just makes me want to keep going back to it. And I feel like when you get into a game like that, you can only kind of get into one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's meant to have a really, really long campaign time as well. And it's like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why I don't play currently any story games apart from the Far Cry games. Like literally, it's either
It's
League,
so good, though.
Overwatch, or Sea of Thieves.
I wish I had Sea of Thieves at the beginning when it had a much more active player base, because I could just imagine.
Squiddy,
What?
Squiddy. I'm gonna
What?
stop. I'm gonna stop you now.
Well, when I played it, there was like no one else in the seas,
Shut-
like roaming around.
Cialdini's pulling a straight Kanye. Look, I'm gonna let you finish, but
Like when I played it,
Squiddy, you do
there was no one else there.
Yeah, no.
realise that the servers are literally designed for 3 to 8 ships.
also like
I don't like that. I want like 20, 50. I want big.
Squiddy,
Also,
there's also
there's-
a game mode for stuff like that. It's called Arena.
and there's more.
Nah, that's
It's had a resurgence, though, because Callum plays it on a Sunday morning with a couple of his mates, and every single time I've walked in, there's been like an enemy player ship,
Yeah.
and
Maybe
they
I
put
just had
loads of
bad
stuff
time.
into it
I
where
was gonna say, like yesterday, I mean, I didn't come into any player ships, but the amount of like random events that happened, I think we fought off like 5 skeleton ships in like the space of like 10 minutes.
They
you've got the flame art stuff as well.
they put a post out.
Action Guardians.
They put a post out the other day, and they're at 20 million players these days.
Yeah, I've played
Sea of Thieves?
since I've played in the closed beta.
maybe I have to give it another shot. But
Just
that-
log in alone.
that
like,
is what-
coordinate it and log in with someone else.
That is what we should stream.
Sea of
Sea of
Thieves.
Thieves.
Dum,
Well, I
dum,
don't have it. I
It's
don't
on-
actually own the game.
It's on Game Pass.
dum,
Just
I don't.
how do you not have Game Pass? It's
I've got
fucking
it.
£3.
I can't.
And you've got
afford
the
that.
EA
Yeah,
access.
I have EA Play.
EA Play is also on the Game
If
Pass.
you have EA Play, you have Game Pass now.
No,
No,
I
it's the
paid
other way
it through
around. If you
Steam.
have Game
I
Pass,
paid
you
it
have
through
EA
Steam.
Play.
You can convert them. If you have EA Play, you can convert it to.
I
active-
bought it through Steam, so I don't know if that's
we need
a
to get Squiddy
possibility.
this game.
Okay, we'll work our way
Right.
around it. But yeah,
Even I have it.
we should start a pirate crew.
We should.
Right, to get back on the original topic at hand, and I'm gonna circle around, and you're gonna really like this.
Circle
You know,
round like a pirate ship.
Yes.
Ah!
Because you were talking about, obviously, we were meant to be talking about games that we played in our childhood,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
it's a game that I would love to see either like a sequel to it, because I really enjoyed it. I know that it wasn't massively well received, but it was a game called Brink.
Get
I don't remember
the
Brink.
fuck
I've got to Google
out
this.
of here. Brink. Wait, no, am I thinking? I can't remember whether it was Brink or the other one that I hated. Hold on. There was a shooter. No, it wasn't Brink. So Brink was like a kind of Mirror's Edgy free running first person.
Yeah, it
Shooter
was
game,
it was
right?
one of the first games to kind of bring in like a smart kind of movement system,
Mm-hmm.
like
Ah.
Mirror's Edge, but into what is a shooter game.
Oh, it was made by Bethesda. That's cool.
And I remember playing the hell out of the game, but it was generally like a short game. It was like you had like, I think 10 missions for each kind of faction to play as, which you can either play in single player or as multiplayer, which was cool.
It's currently free to play on Steam.
Yes, there is like
From
13
2017.
There was like 13 players was the last time that I played it, and I know that because I was one because I re-downloaded it and replayed for it.
13 players. Well, I'm trying to think of the games I played when as a kid. I was a very mainstream. I didn't get an Xbox until I was 15. Didn't have internet until I was 13. I think the games I mainly played were like FIFA and COD. I was such a yeah. I did play Minecraft a lot as well, especially when that
Minecraft.
came out. Yeah. Oh, my first ever videos on YouTube of me playing Minecraft, I put on an American accent. When
oh
I
my
did
god, where do we watch this?
They're deleted. They don't
Minecraft.
exist anymore.
I remember watching, what was it, the Minecraft server.
Oh god, yeah. They're like that
Dude,
for
Vintage
me.
Beef, Etho Lab.
Oh, do you watch?
I've
for
only
me-
just recently got into Minecraft.
Do you
That
watch?
was my childhood.
Yeah.
I'd say just Minecraft and watching Minecraft people. Really.
Do you watch the stuff they do now on Hermitcraft?
Yes, I love Mumbo Jumbo.
Same, absolutely. His content is amazing, and like not just his Minecraft stuff, but like the stuff he does in terms of filmmaking, the stuff he does in terms of like tech setup. He's
Yeah,
all round a
I-
really,
I-
really good.
Like him, and I like it's Agreeing as well.
Yeah. Did you see the series they did for Minecraft Earth?
Yes.
That was awesome. What a sick
they
idea
went
for a video
around
game.
in
game.
Mumbo's camper van.
Yeah, they drove a VW camper van around Britain during lockdown, and they like Minecraft earthed a bunch of like
Wow. There we are.
a bunch of landmarks like Stonehenge and stuff. It's really cool.
That's
It's a
really.
really great
That's
idea.
quite cool.
I only had two when I was younger. That, you know, if you could just bring something back exactly how it was. Like, I don't even need a remaster or a sequel. They were just perfect. One was, I was talking to Cam and Squiddy about this earlier on. One was 102 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue on PlayStation. And the other one was, again, also on PlayStation, and it was Croc, Legend of the Gobbos.
Oh yeah, you've already
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about
yeah.
that one.
I did play a lot of Emperor's New Groove as well, but I can't remember a lot
There's
of that.
two games that come into my mind for that. One was Skyby. Scooby Doo's Cyber Chase,
Oh,
yeah, that's
mate.
a classic.
and I ended up playing it a lot. But the original Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefront 2.
Sheldini, you are on my fucking level, dude. I was gonna say Battlefront 2 is one of, and I will say actually, thanks to Game Pass and EA Play, I got to play Battlefront, like the latest Battlefront 2, and it's pretty good.
Compared to,
Like-
I have it and I
compared
haven't
to the
played
original
it.
Battlefront, it is way above what the first remake was.
Yeah,
Battlefront-
EA's first Battlefront.
Battlefront 2 like the new one, that's still it's really good. I did enjoy. I still play it. I mean, I would still play it on console, but
Let's just not talk about the
my Xbox broke.
premium model they put on EA put onto it, which has the most disliked comment on Reddit of all time.
Yeah, but they have
I
turned
don't
it
know what it
around
is.
pretty well. Like
Mm.
that's one of those games that started out as a complete shambles and has since been saved.
Like
Unlike-
No Man's Sky and
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
Is Boba Fett still broken?
not as broken. Anakin's still
don't-
broken as fuck.
Alright, one game I would bring back would be Lego Racers 2. Which I remember playing on my granddad's PC because that's the
Wait,
only thing that
Is
would run
is
it.
the one I think it is.
I
It's
think
not
I
the-
had that.
It's the second one where you could build tracks. It was much better graphics than the original one because I still got the original one on PS1 downstairs. But
No,
the
I had
second
the
one-
original.
The second one, I think, is they took the essence of what made Lego Racers good and then just made it better. You could design your own tracks and everything. You had all the power. Oh my god, it was just a glorious game. I think I might
Scuddy,
try
you've
and
just hit me with a brainwave.
go
You know
on.
when like someone says something or you see something that you'd completely forgotten from your childhood, and then it's like, oh my god, this was incredible.
Yeah.
Who used to watch Wacky Races?
Oh, yeah.
I've got Wacky
I
Races
had
on
the
PS1.
Wacky Races on PS1.
that game was amazing.
I
loved
have
it.
that still.
Who
I
did
still
you play
got it.
as? Who was the one car you always played
Penelope
as?
Pitstop. Who the fuck else would you play as?
Hell, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go.
I
through
did.
them.
I did love Penelope Pitstop. I always played as the little caveman.
Oh,
Car number 1.
yeah. The Baltimobile.
Oxlag.
Yes.
Right, because when Squiddy said Lego Racers, it reminds me of another game that was primarily on the Lego website called Lego Racers Supersonic RC.
I've never heard of that.
Nope.
And
Yeah,
you basically
gross.
was driving around like a toy store with like a remote control RC.
Oh shit! Oh my god! I remember that. Yeah, I remember that deeply. That was a
I've got
great
footage
little
of it.
waste of time. Like in the nicest way.
And you could do like little, like you get points for doing like skills and stuff like that.
Holy shit! I had forgotten about that.
I've shared it
So-
with Kiwi and Squiddy, but
The game I spent the most time on when I was young, or like the most time in a good way, there was Gears of War. Me and a mate spent. We
Wow.
spent a good amount of time each week trying to beat Horde. We finally did it a couple of years later. And Rock Band would be the one that I would bring back properly. And Rock Band 4 is still there. You can still buy it and get it, and it is really good. But they don't make the instruments for it anymore. So if you buy Rock Band, you also have to somehow source like a new or not
eBay.
exactly.
I still have them. I still have I have 2 guitars, the drum set, bunch of microphones.
I never had Rock Band, but I had
I'd
Guitar
Lego.
Hero.
I had Lego.
Lego Rock Band was the
and
best.
Beatles Rock Band.
I think one of the other
Yeah.
pinnacle games from childhood, which I don't think any of us can say, but I don't think we haven't played, is the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I never played it as a kid.
Same.
I only played
What?
it as I got
Like,
older.
I thought Sheldini was gonna say Wii Sports
Oh,
because
hell
that is
yeah.
an absolute classic game.
My mum's friend.
Wait, Cam, wait, you haven't?
I have never owned a Wii.
Oh, what? Oh, that's
That-
sad. We
that-
need
that-
to get together and play Wii Bowling.
Oh, like I've
Yes.
I've like
Mario
played Wii
Kart
bowling
Wii.
in other people's like living rooms and shit, but I never like played it, if that makes sense.
My mum's friend's daughter was doing the boxing at a party at ours once, and I came out of the kitchen not knowing what was going on and got socked clean in the face with a Wii remote.
Amazing.
I remember.
Straight jab.
And that child has not been seen again.
No, she is not.
I remember the amount of time I put into Mario Kart Wii. It was sad and depressing, but yeah. I mean, the Mario Kart
You know-
games in general were like that.
You know, Sheldini, when you said like the RC car in the big toy store,
Mm-hmm.
you gave me another flashback.
Oh,
Did anybody ever play PS1 Rugrats Search for Reptar?
Nope.
oh, I think.
Oh my god! It was like a series of mini, like small games, and it was incredible. But some of them were terrifying. Like there was one, you played as this Tommy, and you had to. It was something about going downstairs and closing the fridge, which sounds stupid, but that's what it was. And you had a flashlight, and it was all dark, but there was ghosts, and you had to like shine your flashlight at these ghosts to get them to go away. But as a kid, it was terrifying. Let me find you a picture.
I didn't play that. I did play Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, the game, which was absolutely incredible. Wasn't well received. If we put that in our little draft thing, I'd be at -10 now. But it's Buzz Lightyear, so it's cool as hell.
I found a picture from the level that I was just talking about. Let me
How have you done that?
check out these graphics.
So let's click on this.
Oh wow.
Oh my god. That's the thing. When you look back at games like this, you're like, how the hell did I think this was like cutting edge? Because I look back
I
at
would
like the...
still play that.
Oh yeah, but like you look back at like I still look back at like the first Gran Turismo or Gran Turismo 2, and just think, how did I ever think this was like the best that video games are ever gonna be? Like nothing's gonna top this. This is we're living the dream right now, and then it just keeps evolving.
But then-
I don't think it's gonna evolve much more.
See, but
really.
this is what I was going to say is, but then you go the other way when you get to a level of maturity where you're like, oh, this, it's not, games can get better than this, but I just don't care. Like when you're a kid, every game is the best game you've ever played, and oh my god, I can't wait for this thing and the next thing to come out. And then you get to a point where you have to like budget time to play games, and it's like, oh, great, whatever. Like,
Time, the great bitch of gaming.
yeah, like,
See, I had that same feeling with Phoenix though. Like it's the first game that's given me that level of childhood excitement all over again.
I want. That's why I want the new Pokemon when it comes out. Dazzling Diamond and what's the Pearl one called?
Perfect Pearl.
Yeah, I can't wait for that because that's the first Pokemon I played as a kid on my DS. Just me and my cousin, we went on holiday. We went to like the Lake District or Wales or somewhere. Really lovely surroundings. Didn't care. Just playing on my DS. All I cared about. And I just can't wait to
Can I just say,
recapture
I just
that use.
randomly look behind me, and I've actually got Pokemon cards.
Nice.
And
Have you ever played a game from your childhood that's been remastered and it's just been incredibly frustrating?
Crash. Oh, not frustrating.
got Magnemite.
Like
I didn't play
Crash
it. As,
Bandicoot and Spyro, I played them and I loved them because I loved the games.
Yeah.
But did you not find, particularly with the Spyro remaster, that the controls were janky as hell?
Nope. Because
What about the high ropes level on Crash Bandicoot?
Oh,
that was a nightmare.
yeah, but I only ever played Crash 3, so I was well set up for that.
Okay.
But also, like I am not a good gamer. Like I am not of high quality. I am no good at competitive play in Overwatch. I have never speedrun anything. I have no qualities to speak of. I reckon I could kick anyone's ass at Spyro. And so when we jumped
Spyro speedrun
when I jumped back into those games, it was like jumping back onto a bike again. Like, yeah, the controls were janky, but whatever. I knew exactly where.
It was the flying levels, you know, where you have to, you're on a timer and you have to chase down so many like boats and so many rings and stuff like that.
I did.
It drove me to despair.
I did every one of them except 2 in one try.
Wow.
Oh
Look
my
at you,
God.
god level gamer.
Yep.
It's
all
We
the-
need this for cause.
All that hard
Can't
Spyro
wait.
content people are after. I platinumed the Spyro trilogy, or the equivalent of on Xbox. I platinumed it in a week. I did all 3 games, 1,000 G achievements each in 6 or 7 days, I think.
I think I've still got the last one to get all the. I finished them all, but the last one's the only one I don't have all the trophies for.
Alright, Cam, how quick do you think the speed run is for the remaster of the first Spyro the Dragon?
Is it glitchless?
It says any percent NBS.
I don't.
So I'm assuming.
That won't be glitchless. That's
I mean, let's have a look at any percent. Oh no, that's a glitchless one. Because the other ones are like ridiculously quick, which implies it's glitched.
I would say 24 minutes.
24 minutes. I would say.
That's insane.
Oh, there's two timers. There's one for real time and one for in-game time. So I think there must be cutscenes and loading times that they don't count.
Oh, fair enough. Real time, I'd go 5.5 hours.
You are way off. It is 47 minutes.
Oh my god.
What the? Okay, so I couldn't kick anyone's ass at Spyro then without, not even close.
You don't get the enjoyment of the game then.
I mean, if you wanted to.
I think it's a different way to enjoy the game, I would say, because I'm trying to speedrun Minecraft at the moment to literally no success, but it's kind of getting me back into Minecraft because I've done the whole build a house, go to the Nether,
Yeah, but
defeat the Ender Dragon. I can't be bothered. I haven't been in the new Nether, which looks trippy as hell. I've been in creative in the Nether. I don't want to go to it as survival. I'm gonna shit myself.
Have you seen the new update that's coming? Sorry to jump on you, Sheldon. Have you seen the new update that's coming for Minecraft?
Yes, I have, and it looks
With
fucking nuts.
With the deep down.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, it looks horrible. It looks great, but it looks horrible.
What? Wait, let's have a. What's it?
So what?
Is it the net? It's not the Nether
No,
update. It's the one after.
So what they're doing is they're taking the world limit of Minecraft and shifting it down, and then
But also
everything.
increasing it.
Yeah, up and down. So everything up there is going to be massive mountains, like massive mountain ranges like the Alps. And below is going to be this new place called the Deep Dark. And it's basically like twice as dark. And you make noise when you walk in there. And there are mobs that like respond to sound and will chase after you
Cliffs and
if
caves.
they
Is
hear
it
you
called
walking.
Caves and Cliffs?
It is.
By any
Yes.
chance?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still surprising to me how Minecraft has persevered for so long.
I mean, it almost
and is
died as kind of a community game, like on YouTube and stuff. Almost died in like 2017 and stuff, and then PewDiePie started playing it again, and it just kind of resurged the whole community. And ever since, it's growing. It keeps growing and growing and growing. And growing.
Oh, there's a goat.
But
They're gonna bring out a goat.
all I was going to say, have you tried speedrunning? That's clearly the most important speedrun for all of us. The tutorial on Overwatch.
There's a tutorial on Overwatch?
The current world record is 3 minutes 54 seconds and 583 milliseconds.
Oh my god, yeah, it is. That was set 2 months ago.
Yep, it's highly competitive.
Oh my god, someone got 50 eliminations in 4 seconds.
No, that's including bots and stuff like that.
Yeah, but still.
Just to
what
let you know
do
as well, we are coming up to an hour.
I think speedruns are the future, but Minecraft, I think with the speed running has kind of got me back into the game itself and doing the big stupid builds on the Hangar 9 realm, which someone built. So Nika built a big plane for like the Aces High logo, and then someone built little planes around it, and each of them has a villager in it with a tag with a different player's name.
Oh.
It's absolutely adorable.
Aww. Cam,
Yeah.
have you got 20 questions for us today?
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna find one now. Yes.
Okay.
Also, did you know
I
there's
am.
individual speedrun for each level in Overwatch, or for each of the maps, but you have to do it against AI?
I feel like against AI it'd be fairly easy.
It depends what level you've got them on, though,
No,
doesn't
you're
it?
allowed to have them on the easiest level. But there have
that-
been times
You still got the.
where I've actually compared them occasionally to runs that I've done, like not runs that I've done, but like in actual games that I've played. And at one point, according to that, I would have held the world record for like 4 or 5 of the different maps
Wow.
because of just how like but this is against like normal players. So either I was that good that game, or they were beyond bad. They were worse than bots. But given how Overwatch is, most of your teammates do tend to be worse than bots. So, including Squiddy.
Yeah. Hey.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, all the story modes are interesting because you can have normal, hard, expert, and legendary. And
The speed
but you can only do them in a certain amount of time.
the speedrun stuff that will come out of Overwatch 2 when that's got
That'll be
Huge.
insane.
that'll be great.
I reckon we should do one when it comes out.
I'd be down as hell for that. That sounds great.
Team mission together. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you found a game
I
yet?
have a game for us. Yes.
Perfect.
All right.
All right.
Sheldini
Introduce
hasn't
it.
done this before.
Given that this is a different now episode, given that we've I assume we've cut off the podcast. How do we do these? Do you just like
I cut.
you just cut straight?
And then a transition, probably like a fade or something.
Should we say goodbye to the podcast then?
Yeah, and then yeah, sure.
Okay, so
That makes more sense.
all right, so we're going to go and play 20 questions now to wrap up the show, and you can find that 20 questions later on the YouTube channel. There's a playlist for them, I'm sure. Go and find them. If you want to play along, you can ask the questions or tell us in the comments what point you get the game before these three do. And thank you very much for listening. Remember that we are brought to you by Humble Bundle. If you like games and you like good causes and you like giving money to good causes whilst playing games, go and have a look at Humble Bundle. We have a link in the description by which you can do both of those things at once. Smooth. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, nerds.
Fuck off.